Junie B, first grader. Jingle bells, Batman smells. P.S. So does May. Chapter 8, being shellfish. Thursday. Dear first grade journal, I cannot believe this situation. Mother said no more money. Plus Daddy said no more money too. They say Grandpa Miller already gave me $5 whole more. Only he was not supposed to tell them that. And so great, now I have stress in my head. I need an extra buck, I tell you. I really, really need an extra buck. Your friend, Junie B, first grader. I closed my journal and I looked all around. My friend Herbert was not writing in his journal. I tapped on his head. Psst, Herb, I need a buck. I really, really need a buck. He nodded. I know, Junie B. You told me that on the bus, remember? But I don't have a buck. I really, really don't. He pulled out his pockets to show me. Then he turned back around. I tapped on his head again. Yeah, only I don't need it now, Herb. I need it for tomorrow, I explained. And so just bring me $1 tomorrow, and I will be your bestest friend. He turned around again. You already are my bestest friend, he said. Plus, I already told you. My mother will only give me the exact amount I need for my gifts. She says every time she gives me extra money, I lose it. I rolled my eyes. Mothers, I said, they're all the same. They think children lose everything, and we don't. Herb nodded. I know we don't. It's ridiculous. After that, he came back and looked in my desk. Can I borrow a pencil? I lost mine. I gave him a pencil. Then I reached across the aisle and I tapped on Lenny. Psst, Lenny, I need an extra buck tomorrow. Can you bring me an extra buck? Huh, Lenny? Please, please, please? Lenny shook his head. Sorry, Junie B, but my parents are tightwads. I've never had an extra buck in my life, he said. Jose turned around and nodded. My parents are tightwads too, he said. They are muy tacaños. That means tightwads in Spanish. Just then, Snoopy Head May reached across the row very happy, and she poked me with her pencil. Ask me, Junie Jones, ask me, she said. My parents aren't tightwads. I always have extra money. She reached into her backpack. I have $2 whole with me right now. Want to see? She took out a shiny plastic wallet, and wowie, wow, wow, there were $2 whole folded up in there. See, said May, I told you I had money. My parents say I should always have money in case of an emergency. I sat up very perky. Wow, what a coincidence, because this is an emergency, May. And so if you will just give me one of those dollars, that will take care of my whole entire problem. I held out my hand, but May just frowned her eyebrows. Don't be silly. This is for my emergencies, not yours, Junie Jones. She started to put her wallet back. I talked my fastest. But you are a giver, May. Remember that? You are a giver, and I am a shellfish. May shrugged. Yeah, so? So if you give me $1, I will take $1, and that will make sense for both of us. May shook her head. No, I can't, she said. My father says that friends should never borrow money from each other. I clapped my hands real thrilled. Then it's perfect, I said, because you and I aren't friends. I don't even like you, May. Plus, listen to this. I'm not even borrowing the money. You're just going to give it to me, and I'm not paying you back. May made a face at me. Then she quick put her wallet away again. I slumped way down in my seat, and I tapped my fingers on my desk. I don't get it, I said. That was the best arguing I ever thought of. What went wrong there? Herb turned around. I think it might have been the I don't even like you, May part, he said. Lenny nodded. Plus the I'm not paying you back part was probably not the way to go either. May leaned her head across the aisle. Or else maybe you were never ever getting money in the first place, she said real mean. Did you ever think of that, Junie Jones? I glared my eyes at her. You're going to be sorry, I thought in my head. you're going to be really, really sorry. And just then, Mr. Scary stood up at his desk, and he said to put our journals away. He went to the closet and took out some white paper sacks. Boys and girls, these white sacks are going to hold our Secret Santa gifts, he explained. Today, each one of you will decorate your own sack, and tomorrow, your Secret Santa will put your gift inside. He passed them out. Please print your name clearly on your sack, he said. Then at the end of the day, I'll arrange them on the back table. And tomorrow, when we come back from the gift shop, your Secret Santa will go back there and deliver the gift right to your sack. Sound like fun? Room 1 clapped real happy. Fun, we said. Really, really fun, said May. She jumped up from her chair. Thinking about Secret Santa Day puts me in a happy mood, she said. Even Junie Jones can't ruin my Secret Santa Day tomorrow. After that, she skipped around her desk and she sat back down again. Then I glared at her some more. Oh, yes, I can, May, I thought again. I can ruin your day, but good. I crossed my mad arms. I would think of a way, no matter what. I stayed mad at May for the whole rest of the day. Because that meanie girl didn't even deserve a Secret Santa gift, I tell you. She didn't deserve any dumb gift at all. I rode the bus home very grumpy. If I was the real Santa Claus, I would give May coal in her stocking. I grouched to just myself. That's what she really deserves. She deserves coal. Just then, I sat there very still, and I did not move my muscles. My brain rewinded itself. Coal. She deserves coal, it thought again. Chill bumps came on my arms. I sat up straighter. I am a genius, I think. I zoomed home from my bus stop as fast as a rocket. Then I ran to my front door, and I ran out my back door, and I stopped at Daddy's barbecue grill. The barbecue grill was where Daddy cooks hamburgers and hot dogs. And there was a big bag of coal there. I reached in my hand, and I pulled out a lump. Then I rushed to my room speedy quick, and I showed the coal to Philip Johnny Bob. Coal! I got it, Phil. Coal, see it? Coal is what the real Santa gives, mean children, and so that is exactly what I will give to May. Philip stared at it very curious. Yeah, only here's the problem. That's not actually coal, he said. That's called a charcoal briquette. I did an annoyed breath at him. Yes, Phil, I know it's a charcoal briquette, but I saw a picture of coal before, and it looks exactly like this, kind of. And so May will not even know the difference. Philip looked at the coal some more. Oh, I get it, he said. The coal is to teach her a lesson, right? Right, Phil. That's how come Santa thought of coal in the first place, to teach bad children lessons. Philip grinned. Plus, after May learns her lesson, she can grill herself a hot dog, he said. I laughed out loud at that funny guy. He's a joke a minute, I tell you. I put the coal in a little plastic baggie, and I dropped it in my backpack. Ha! I said, the perfect Secret Santa gift for Meanie May, and it didn't even cost me a single cent. I wiped the cold dirt off my hands, and that is that. So there. Chapter 9 is called The Bestest Gifts.
But you have to wait until tomorrow.